Good morning, guys. It is Tuesday, 6:04. I stopped and turned the printer on. I'm basically giving up on the laminator downstairs. So, yeah. So, yesterday was Monday. We had to stay late. And yeah, today we have to stay late. A good portion of us, because it's the first parent-teacher night thingy. It's from 6 to 8. And I basically have to be a babysitter. It was even worse for the people that live far away. I'm like, luckily, I don't live that far away, because some people live 45 minutes to an hour away. And you think about traffic at that time. I was hoping I would have enough time this morning to stop by the ATM, but I didn't. So I'm going to go in the afternoon. Also pick something up. I don't know what. So last year, because we had late Tuesday instead of late Monday, we didn't have to stay late that Tuesday, obviously, because when we had the parent-teacher night. So this year, I think I will be in the gym. So today is kindergarten, 2nd and 4th, and Thursday will be 1st, 3rd, and 5th. But I didn't sign up for Thursday. And I only signed up for 2. She doesn't sign up, I think, for 4. I'm like, don't need to. There's way too many people that be here. So I just signed up for 2. I don't think she's gonna notice, because my room share teacher, she signed up for today. But then when they sent out the list, her name was on it. So I'm like, clearly, we don't need all these people. Like, I mean, she went and told the person, just in case, you know. I'm like, and from previous experience, it's just way too many of us. Adults, babysitter, compared to the children that we have. So, it's annoying. But also, this week, we only have to meet once during planning. So that's a plus. So I don't have to meet during planning today, but I will on Thursday. Also, our stuff arrived from Amazon. I put most of my stuff up, but it's the same, so I will show you my room share teacher stuff, because like I say, it's the same stuff. Except I didn't get a laminator because I didn't need one. But I did get the pouches, so we got some cushions. They did not come pumped up like the ones that I got through Donors Choose. These table spot, and then magnetic board. They're like, one side is magnetic and then the other side have lines on them. And then I need to check to see if I got the puzzle. I don't think I did, now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, so sequence cards, like some word game, sentence building stuff, these like line guide, multiplication thing, another like pop-it word game. These folders that we use a lot to send home paperwork for our students. Some giant face markers, this little puzzle thingy. Some task card, things like that. So yeah, but like I said, I'm basically went ahead and put all my stuff up. But now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think I got the puzzle, so we need to go and get that double check, because let's see. Yeah, so here's basically my stuff. Because I wanted to go ahead and take some stuff out, boxes and stuff. So, little laminating pouches. Yes, I did not get the puzzle thing, so that is what I need to do. Okay. Yeah, and so I need to do that, and then go make some copies. Make some copies, and yeah. For Spire. Oh, I realized I forgot to tell y'all something. Like, so summer 2025, I'm going to South Africa. I put a deposit down, at least. It's through book bag tours because they have more options for places to go, and they're a little bit more affordable than the Teach with Love. And there's another one that's similar that I might use in the future because I'm hoping like every other year to go out the country, and then maybe the years in between just do something in the state because there's lots of places I haven't been to. I haven't been to any national park. And there's just other places I want to go, like Alaska. I've been to New York, so but yeah. So I don't know what I'm gonna do next summer, but I'm gonna do something. I'm not gonna just sit at home. Luckily, I won't have any classes. I don't know. Now I feel like though I might need to teach ESY for the extra money to help with travel, even though I have like a good amount of time since it's 2025. You know, and then once I graduate, my pay will increase as well. So, because originally I was just going to sign up to be a sub for ESY/summer school and do that instead, so I could kind of have a summer off. But I don't know. We'll see. The other program is GEEO. They have a lot of trips, but I feel like they don't offer as much services or like add-ons within the trip. So I feel like there's extra stuff you have to pay for yourself compared to the other two programs. But yeah. So that's the plan. South Africa has always been a place I wanted to go. So when I saw they had that one, I signed up for it compared to some other places. So I need to laminate some stuff as well. 3rd grade for reading, we're starting a new unit. And we have a book, this book, which I read yesterday before I knew that was going to be using this book, because when I had the 5th graders in here, like, they're supposed to read independently. So, there's that. Since it's Tuesday, I guess that means my 5th graders will be pulled for speech during the writing. That one student, though, that doesn't get pulled, he was absent yesterday. So I don't know what to do with him when he's in here by himself. Yeah. Okay. Well, I think that's it for updates and stuff. I brought my tablet so I can go ahead and do at least a discussion post. Do some homework because I'm just going to go. I need to go to the ATM. I need to drop something off at the post office, and then I might just stop by Starbucks and get a drink or something, and then come straight back to school. So I'll have time. I'll just be sitting here for a couple of hours. So I might as well, yeah. So I brought that so I could go ahead and do homework. I guess I could go ahead and like finish setting up my e-class page, even though I won't be using it, and getting stuff ready for the digital learning day. I can't remember if I signed my 3rd graders up. Look if I have a classroom for them or not. I did not. So I need to set one up for 3rd grade. I already have one set up for 5th grade. I need to set one up for 3rd. So this afternoon I might tell them to bring their computer, go ahead and have them set that up. We do have to meet with students via Zoom twice. I mean, we have to be available for them. But one time it's like super early in the morning. I'm like, did you really think they're gonna be awake at that time? Like realistically? Because it's like from 7:30 to 8. I'm like, who are you kidding? Girl, stop. Anyway. Yeah, let me go ahead and finish getting ready, and I will check in with you guys later. So just finished making an anchor chart for the third graders. So what I'm going to do from now on is just do like a quick review since they're in the math class during the math time. So just quick review of the lessons and have them practice, then do Spire. So yeah, we moved into multiplication, but they're not doing like fact fluencies. They're doing different ways of multiplying. So yesterday we did like for the 3, it was like add one more group, so figure out the 2 top tables and then add one more group of that number. And then for the 6 they did half then double. So basically doing the 3s because they should know 3. If they do the add one more group then double that would get them 6 times table. So yeah, but I still like to have them try to memorize the facts as well for fluency purposes. So we may do that as well. Anyways, so I need to put that stuff up, and then I have about 20 minutes before my morning duty. So I still need to do Duolingo real quick as well. And I will check in with you guys later. All right, 7:55, back from duty, so I'm about to make myself, I think, tea, maybe. I have something. When I used to get the Korean snack box, they sent this. So there's a tea bag, but there's also like an instant coffee in here as well. So it's a special mocha blend or something like that. So I might have that instead. Just for the tea. Yeah. So my room share teacher had got this tea. I haven't tried it yet because it's detox. And some of them detox tea make you have to use that one. Yeah, I'm gonna have this. Yeah. So there's a substitute, a male substitute. And you just seen some of these girls when they were walking by turn around and look at him. I'm like, oh, if you don't keep walking. Because he's like youngish and I guess attractive. But yeah, he's substituting for that one first grade teacher who, because I don't know, there was a new teacher there, but then they just got a new one to replace that one, and that one that was there moved up to Esau. So I don't know why that first grade teacher is already out, but yeah. Okay, so we're starting a new unit in 3rd grade, which means we also have a new book, which I already showed you guys, but I need to go and look at the lessons beforehand, because yeah. So I'm prepared and know what to focus on in the short amount of time they're in here, because the lessons are an hour long, but we don't have an hour long, so yeah. I'll go over the learning targets and some of the vocab. So the first thing is supposed to just read straight through and then have them think about it, and then go back through and read like part by part while they fill out a note catcher. I think that's all we're gonna have time for, because A, it takes them forever to write. Yeah, okay. So still got about like 30 minutes, so I can have some time to relax, drink my coffee, and make sure I have everything that I need for 4th grade, which I don't really need much during this time. She hasn't been in there since last week, the beginning of last week. Those 2 days she was in there. So, I don't know. At some point, if I have time, I need to talk to the person that does testing about the student and vision and hearing, because I don't know what's going on. I will check with you guys later. Right, it is now 11:08, lunchtime. I do have salad, but then I have a couple of snacks as well since it's a late day. So I got one of those little cheese and cracker things, a banana and yogurt. So that should last me, but yeah. So they sent something about applying for graduation, which I need to do. It says it's due the 25th, but on the website, like the school website, it said it was October something. Okay, so I need to print these, fill them out, somehow scan them, and then send them to them in a certain way. Is this one you could type in? Okay, I think it might be one I could type directly on, which if that's the case, that would be perfect. Yeah, but I went and responded to a discussion post. Somebody was complaining about how difficult it is to become certified. I'm like, it is not difficult. It's not. That's not the problem. She was saying, oh, how there's so many, like when she first applied to start teaching in the district she went to school in, she couldn't get a job for like 2 years. But now all of a sudden there's so many vacancies. And I'm like, it's not because it's so hard to become a teacher, it's because people don't want to teach. Like, the requirements haven't changed. They're just like, student teach is a requirement if you're getting your bachelor's degree with certification. And then there's certification tests that you have to take. Most of them are multiple choice. So like if you can't pass that, that's maybe you shouldn't be a teacher. Like if you can't pass a basic certification exam. Because all the stuff, most of the stuff that you go over, you learn in your classes. And if you don't, then that's the school problem, and you should have researched that before, because they tell you like how many people pass the certification exam. Like they put passing rates and stuff. So like it's multiple choice. Like you can study and prepare for that. That's what I put in the comments. And then also there are alternative certification where you don't have to do student teaching. So I'm like, I don't know how much easier. Like at least they don't have to do EdTPA, which I did. So, I'm gonna have to print this one because you're supposed to sign it. Okay, I think I just need the first one though. Okay. The first page. So let me print this one because this one I'm gonna have to sign. So I could go ahead and at least start filling that out, and then. But the other one, I think I might be able to complete online. I think I accidentally. No, I don't know. Then which one is this? That's the cert, so I need that app, the grad app as well. Okay, well, let me eat. I'm probably just gonna have the students read, or student, because like I said, the other one should be going to speech today. So. Wait, no. I'm gonna have to print because she said to put them in one file. So let me just go ahead and print them because I'm gonna have to scan all of them in the same file. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I guess I could have filled it out and then print, but I'm like, it don't matter. I'm just going to print all of these. And then I'm gonna have to go check and see if I can scan. Because I don't know. I was wondering about when it's going to send the graduation stuff. Okay. So again, the instructional support was not there again today. I'm like, we need to know when she's going to be there, because then if she's not going to be there, then to the back table when it's time to do independent stuff, because that's the problem. Too many students need a lot of support. They're supposed to have a test tomorrow. I'm like, if they could just like retype what they already have written, then it'll be okay. But I don't know. Some of them I don't think finish. So because it's not enough time. Like, and also they're not shown how to do it. We're just telling them what to do. I mean, they have a paragraph frame to help, but I feel like we should have done, the teacher should have done one by themselves, then we should have did one together, then they should have did. There's not enough time. So anyway, but I was looking because SST started yesterday, and so I was looking to see what students were in tier 3 because those were going to be the ones that probably will be referred for, like if they don't make progress, which most of them don't, they're going to be the ones referred. And there is some, I think there's like 2 3rd graders, 4th grader that I saw, and a 5th grader. And that's a concern to me because if they need resource, then I would be teaching. Or if they're 4th grade and they need to move to co-taught, I would be teaching those students. So, yeah, okay. And I need to figure out when I can schedule IEP meetings because I need to schedule one. Like for the end of this month if possible, or that first week in October. So, yeah. Okay. I'm about to eat lunch and then I will talk with you guys later. Alright, 12:02, now my planning period. So printed off the documents, filling them out. I'm stuck on one little thing. It says, are you applying for more than one degree, major, or certificate? And then it's either yes or no. So since we also get an endorsement, I'm like, do I put yes? Because it says more than one degree, major, or certificate. So it's really one degree, one certificate. So that's not more than one. I don't know. The or is throwing me off. I think that's what it is. I'm trying to see if they have it in the thing, because I would like to get this done as soon as possible. And then they apply, once everybody else signs it and stuff, they apply the graduation fee to our account, and it has to be paid like immediately, which is $50. I might probably will go attend. It's in Augusta, which is way up north. And it's part of Augusta in South Carolina too. But I think actually I have a family member that lives in Augusta. So it could be 2 birds, 1 stone. I'm pretty sure it's in Friday. So, and I think I would have to put it as a personal day, which I don't plan to take any personal day. I'm gonna try to not take any unnecessary days if I don't need to. And honestly, I forgot I was getting my VA appointment confused. And it's not gonna be this year, it's gonna be next year, because I remember when I went, she was like, oh, you're in such good health, I don't need to see you for like another, I think she said like 17 months or something like that. So next year. But I still will have my dentist appointments. Those would just be half days. Or like 2 half days, which would be 1 sick day total. Yeah. Unless something out of the ordinary happens, but I have to be like, I would have to like lose my voice, or yeah, because I don't really get, besides colds, like sinus or allergies, I don't really get sick. And so yeah, that's the plan. We'll see if I stick to it, because I'm like, so that may be in March, because there's no days off in March. So I might do a full sick day, or maybe just a half a day, I don't know, we'll see. But I'm like, everything else we get a day off, although it's a long time between Labor Day and fall break. But right now we have less than a month until fall break, so I should be able to make it. Otherwise, I guess I'll just have to email the person that sent us the paperwork for clarification, because I would like to get it right the first time and not have to redo it if I don't have to. But first I'm gonna look to see if they put it online. Yeah. But otherwise, I don't really have anything else I need to do. We do have math, but we're just going over the commutative property today, so I'm gonna just have them do a couple of problems or whatnot. And then we'll do Spire. Okay. If they have their laptops with them, I'm gonna have them go ahead and join the Google Classroom as well. Math, they still been working on patterns, but focusing more on input-output tables, which, oh my goodness. So they had a sheet. It told them the rule, like either add or subtract, and it gave them the number. But some of them still couldn't figure it out. I'm like, it literally tells you add two, like, oh my, like, Lord Jesus, I don't know. This is fourth graders now. Like, so it took some of them like the whole time to do that. There's a couple who got it like right away, but everybody else, a couple of them, it took at least like one didn't even finish before it's time to go to lunch. So yeah, I don't know. But when we go back, we'll be doing skills, and we're gonna be starting a new lesson, CH. So we'll do half of the lesson, and then we'll do stuff from actual EL as well, focusing on CH. And there's a little game that we're gonna do as well. So I prefer to do half, mainly because the time they get back to class varies, so the amount of time that I have. Like if they got back when they're supposed to, like right at 12:45, it wouldn't be a problem. But sometimes they're not getting back to like 12:55, almost 1, depending, and that's a problem. So therefore I don't have an hour. I need an hour to do everything. So I just prefer to split it up. That way I can take as much time as I need to for each section, and I don't have to feel like I'm rushing. So we're gonna do steps 1 through 4, and then steps 5 through 10. It seemed like it would make more sense to do steps 1 through 5, but the 5th step, you literally like write a word on the board and ask them what letter makes what sound, or what sound does a letter make. So, and it goes with step 6, so that's why they're together. And then, yeah, 3rd graders this afternoon, we'll be doing a reinforcing lesson for the letter A. So again, we're just gonna do like half, which is why we'll have time to do math beforehand. In that group, I can let them stay a little bit longer. It says 2:25 that they're supposed to leave, but most of the time they don't leave, like maybe 2:30, 2:35, because dismissal has been starting later anyway. So, and I'm pretty sure, I believe all of them are bus riders, so yeah, okay. I will check in with you guys later. All right, 2:38, so my room share teacher just went to get her son, so. But yeah, I'm just debating whether or not I want to go home, because I have time to go home, because I don't need to be back till like 5:45. So I have time, but like I have some errands I need, because I tried to scan and that did not work here at the school, which reminds me I need to put a ticket in, but I don't know, because I could scan when I get home, and then send it. So right now I'm just, our discussion post for one in class this week is a little bit different. She used something called Perusall to put the readings, and then we have to like select a section, highlight, and then type a comment. I don't know why she decided to use that. I guess just to show us different options that we could use in our classroom too. So yeah, okay, because I kind of want to go ahead and scan the documents now. That's really the only reason why I want to go home. So I could scan the documents and go ahead and send them. But like I said, I do need to get some cash from the ATM, a stop somewhere and get something so I can make some change, drop something off at the post office. I mean, really, that's the only thing I need to do. So I could still have time to go home, especially if I leave early. But I don't know, we'll see. I feel like I should be able to leave early since I have to come back, but and then the person who's in charge of the thing didn't put my room share teacher name on the rotation at all. That's because they'd be having too many people sign up for it. So like they have 4 adults for each station. I'm like, we don't need to be at each station. We don't need 4 adults for each station, that's too many. But whatever. Okay, I will check in with you guys later. Alright guys, so it's 5:42 and actually I just got back to school because I ended up going home, changing everything. I still went and ran errands, and I was like, you know what? I have enough time. Let me just go home. Then I can eat a regular old meal and relax for a little bit. So that's what I did. And I left my house like maybe 5:25. And when I got here, there's like no parking on the side, so I have to park all the way around. But since I'm gonna be in the gym all day, it's closer to the gym where I park, so it works out in the end. I got a little bit of time, but I don't know. I thought I would have more time, but no, when I get home, I'm basically just gonna go straight to bed, or take a shower and go straight to bed and sleep. Hopefully there won't be any traffic at that time. Some people just signed up for like all the early ones so they could be done. I didn't sign up for Thursday. I'm like, I can't do that twice in 1 week. Nope. So I did scan my documents. Almost forgot. I don't know exactly what we're going to be doing in the gym, because we're going to be in the gym. So I guess they're just going to have them. I don't know if they're going to have something planned or what. Previously, like last year, one time I was in the self-contained classroom, and they just stayed in that room the whole time. Another time I went with the group and we went to different stations. I think that was the first one though, because that one was 2 hours and the other ones for the rest of the year were 1 hour. So the ones that were for 1 hour, I don't think they did rotations because there wasn't enough time. The other one I did, they just stayed in the music room the whole time because there wasn't time to do anything else. And then I was supposed to do another one, but I think I called out sick that day. So that's why this year I only signed up for 2. Chantel signed up for 4, but she literally left people's name off the list for tonight. So that should tell you that we don't need all these people. Like, common sense, but I don't know. Okay. But yeah, that's just gonna be it for this vlog. I just want to do a day in the life. So, I still need to find some time to do my Duolingo and stuff as well. Yeah. Let's see. Anyways, that's it for this video. Extra long day in the life. This year though, I think all of them are going to be 2 hours for some reason. I don't know why. And I hate that it's so late in the evening. Okay. Enough complaining. That's it for this video, guys. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week.